I'm suing Celsius.
I told you. Well, we actually told you this whenever you were talking about it on stream, and you were just.
I do remember you saying that. Well, the green tea extract is really what gets me. I don't know. Have you ever used green tea extract?
I don't do anything. I just no.
Well, it makes you lean really fast. That like Hydroxycut, that's all it is green tea extract. That's all. So it helps. Okay. It helps. Hold on, I was gonna say something else. Oh, Steam lawsuit too. Did you see that?
I see things on Facebook, but I don't.
You can reclaim a bunch.
Yeah, what
of
is
money.
it about?
You can reclaim a bunch of money because they like the way it's kind of like the Fortnite thing, I think, where they like incentivize purchases and misled people a little bit, and so they're doing a class action on Steam, and you get a bunch of money back.
When is the deadline? I'm
looking right now. Class action.
I know there was one recently for Facebook that I missed, and I was like, dang, dude, I could have got like $100.
Yeah, Steam gamers, you can get refunded up to 60% of your purchases from the last 4 years. That's pretty crazy, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that.
How do we sign up for it? So, where's the links at? Like,
if you just Google,
what's the deadline?
If you just Google Steam antitrust lawsuit, first thing that comes up, steamrefund.com.
All right, just give me the deadline.
I don't see the deadline though. I'm looking. Start my.
There's always a deadline.
Don't miss this opportunity. It does say don't miss it. Here. No deadline. It doesn't say deadline. Here, I'll Google it. Deadline for Steam refund. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
I'll try it. I'm gonna do it today then. I'm
gonna do it today.
Even if I get, $40 back, it's whatever.
Well, 60% of your purchases in the last 4 years, you can.
Yeah, but I haven't been a computer gamer. Like I've only been gaming on PC for about a year now. And it's awesome because I have Overwatch 2 to thank for that, because that's kind of like my marker of when I started playing PC games. Besides World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft doesn't count.
No, does not count. I'm looking at my Steam library now. There's plenty in here, dude. Armored Core, all the Dark Souls, Dead Island, Destiny 2, Elden Ring, Guild Wars 2, Hogwarts Legacy, Monster Hunter, Sekiro. I'm just looking for expensive games. I'm skipping over games at $20.
Monster Hunter was a gift of you.
Monster Hunter Rise. I did pay for
my bad. Just forget about the gift. Just
I passed over Armored Core and that one because of the gift, because I wouldn't get the refund for that.
But I mean, you're getting a refund, but you still get to keep the game. So I mean, I guess it's whatever.
Yeah, I just don't know if they would count gifted games in your pocket.
Yeah, no, they wouldn't. No, yeah, for sure not.
Dark Souls Remastered, yeah. So there's probably, I mean, if I get 60% of that and they're all $60, I mean, that's gonna be a couple $100 easily, dude.
I wouldn't get too excited, but yeah, you should definitely try it.
I'm gonna do it. Are you ready to do some blind ranking?
Yeah,
do it.
So like, let's go ahead and it's gonna be 1 out of 10, right?
Yep.
5 being average, right? Because everybody always
so you're
gets
gonna rank them in order. So I'm going to give you the game. You're not going to know what game's coming next, and you're going to try to rank it 1 through 10.
Do I only have a couple of slots or something?
Yeah. So like, let's say, okay, hold on. We'll do one, and then I'll kind of explain. Okay. So if I said Shadow of Colossus.
Okay.
You rank it. Is that going to be the top of the list, number 1, or is that going to be the bottom of the list, number 10?
And I only have 10 slots then.
Yep. Okay.
Well, Shadow of the Colossus is a really good game, but it's also very short. It's like 4.5 hours. Soundtrack is good. Yeah, it's real short.
Man,
the soundtrack is awesome. The combat is really cool and interesting.
But way ahead of its time.
There's like yeah, the graphics are amazing too. This is like PS2 title.
Yeah.
But from starting to end, the story's kind of like convoluted. You don't really know what's going on. I mean, you kind of do, but then you kind of don't. So I mean, I'm gonna put it in like 8, 9, or 10 slots. So we'll go with like 8.
8. Okay.
It's a good game. I just don't think it will compete with other things in like grand scheme of things.
I agree. Diablo 2.
I didn't play Diablo 2 when it came out. I played
3. Let's change it to Diablo 3.
Okay. Diablo 3. That's hard, man. It's hard because Diablo 3 was the first Diablo game that I played, and it was the first of the kind that I played of it. I put a lot of hours into it, but it also came out when I was in the army, so I couldn't sink too many hours into it. Everybody hates Diablo 3, man. Everybody hates it.
So well because Diablo 2 is so like Like everyone
Dude,
thinks
only
that's the game.
neckbeard, old ass motherfucker boomers love Diablo. Those are the only people who love Diablo 2.
That's the only people who like Diablos, dude. You go through any kind of like Facebook or Reddit, and it's literally 40 plus.
This is old. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I get it. You enjoy 3-pixel games. I understand.
Yeah.
We'll put it with the 3, 4 or the 8, 9, 10s too. So what I gave Shadow of the Colossus an 8, right?
Yep.
But Diablo has replayability, so I'll give it a 7. Put it in the slot for 7.
And then let's do.
I'm being very conservative here.
Yeah. BioShock.
Smart. Dude. So the first time I've ever played BioShock was like 2 years ago. Right?
Really?
I was like, I need to see what the hype is. I have a YouTube playthrough of it, my first time ever.
Shit.
Yeah, so I feel like if I played it back then, my opinion would be much higher. But because I've played many games that probably copied BioShock but did it much better, it wasn't like amazing to me, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like disappointed all the time.
Yeah.
But playing it, I was like, oh my god, dude, this was ahead of its time. Like you had different elements. You can like electrocute the water, and the water, shocks people. I was like, wow, that's amazing. But it's clunky, right? But it's old, and that's because I just played it last year, so it's kind of unfair for me to rate it in that way. And the story's okay.
9.
I'm gonna. Yeah, it's going 9. It's going 9. Dude, I'm gonna get. Oh, people are gonna flame me so bad.
All right, World of Warcraft.
Oh man, dude, even to today, and like I said, World of Warcraft is the game that jaded me. Right? It's the girl. It's my dream girl that I fell in love with, and then like she went to prison for 40 years, and I just like was forced to forget about her.
It sounds like Overwatch.
Exactly like Overwatch. It's abusive. You always like think about her, and she always responds whenever you need her to respond. It's a game that taught me more things than anybody else has ever taught me. I've played it since I was 13 until like 22, then on and off in my 20s. Like it's gotten me through a lot, and because of that, I hold that respect around the game. It taught me how to type, dude. Like, it's been in all generations of my kids' lives because I played it while all of them were alive. It's really hard to not put something on top of WoW because I have over 10,000 hours on it.
Jesus.
Oh, dude, it's
the one.
I was neckbeard, man. Yeah, I would say 1 because it's the one game that I.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Huh?
Is there anything
it's
that
the
would go
one
above
game
WoW for you?
No, dude, I played the game for 15, like more than half of my life.
But does that make it? There's no other game in your head that you like more, maybe more densely.
If I could put peak me in every video game that I could ever play, like peak enjoyment for any game, World of Warcraft takes number 1. Dude, that's why it's hard for new players, like 2023 players, to play WoW because it's not the same. You have to play it with people. Like you form a community, and then it's just like you don't even play the game for the game anymore. You play it for playing with people. Dude, there's so much to it. It's just not the same though. It's like go ahead.
Did you hear about the guy who was doing? He joined a WoW hardcore clan, infiltrated it, spent like 2 years in this clan, and then went and sabotaged their hardcore raid.
Yep. Dude, amazing, dude.
It's so good.
That's. I'm offended that I didn't do something like that, right? Like that level of dopamine that he got when he was, dude, I would be coming all over the place. Like I would be machine gun. Oh my God. It would be so amazing.
It would be so good.
I could imagine myself like, go ahead.
Just to blatantly do it so wrong. It's so
dude, I can
good.
imagine being 70 years old, right? And just like, doing a mundane activity and just like, thinking about like just a quick reflection, and then I'm just elevated. It's just like a forever shot of happiness.
No, it's all for one moment. It's so crazy, dude. What about?
Dude, I guarantee you it was worth it though, man.
Oh yeah,
the build up, the relationship, and I'm sure people were like, the people who weren't complete neckbeards, they would have gotten over it and be like, dude, that's crazy that you did that. I can't believe it.
Well, it's hardcore, so they lost everything, right?
Yeah, they lose it forever. It's gone. But dude, if someone did that to me, I would be like, that motherfucker. I know this motherfucker for 2 years, and he does. Like, I would be like, I would be a little bit upset, but then I would just be like, man, I'm part of something amazing. Like, this is crazy. I was a guy in the raid who got fucked, right? Like, I would be happy to be a part of that.
Can you imagine the DMs after?
Even more happiness, man.
So crazy.
I'm surprised you knew about that. You fucking nerd. Jesus. You are a TikTok boy, so
yeah,
to be expected.
It gets me a lot of information. Is that the deodorant?
That's the deodorant, dude. Just
do you wear it, or is it just your
yeah, I also wear it. Yeah.
Okay.
But what I decided to do instead is I'm gonna get like a Ziploc baggie and pour, because there's Captain body wash too.
Yeah.
And just have Ziploc bag it and put it back right there.
I can't use body wash like that, man.
I get that deodorant on my nose all the time, so it looks like I'm snorting coke, but it's just the deodorant.
What about Red Dead Redemption 2?
Oh man, talk about a good story. You never played it, right? Oh man, dude, that's good. This I don't recommend playing it like on stream if you're not going to focus on story, because you tune stuff out when you stream. Like, you don't look at detail. Don't do it. If you're going to play Red Dead Redemption, like, play it. Listen to the story, listen to the dialogue, do the side missions if you want. Yeah. Side missions are awesome. Not like Starfield. Dude, the side missions, you want to do them. The only thing that I had an issue with Red Dead was traveling, but it's a Western game, right?
Yeah.
You're immersed, and you can do like a cinematic travel where you auto travel there, like you're walking, but you can control the auto travel, and it's just like watching a movie scene.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's the good part about it's a good part of streaming it, because you can kind of like tune it out and then travel from place to place. But dude, the story is, and the characters, like a lot of them are very unforgettable. Like Rockstar made an extraordinary game, and I think it came out in like 2019, and it still blows 2023 games out of the water, like easily.
Oh yeah,
no problemo. It's really fuck, dude. It's an amazing story game. It's probably one of the best story modes out there. I would give it because I'm nervous. No, we'll give it a 2. We'll put it in the 2 slot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have 1, 2, 9, 7, and 8. Okay. What about which Fallout did you play the most?
Fallout 4.
Fallout 4. Okay. Would you feel more comfortable rating Fallout 4 or Fallout New Vegas? I have New Vegas in here, but I don't know if you have the
4. Dude, New Vegas was so long ago that I don't remember. It's one of those games where, yeah.
What about Fallout 4?
Fallout 4 is good. I think they executed it well, and I really like the settlement building and stuff like that.
Well, at least favorite part, actually.
Really, I loved it, dude. Yeah. I loved it.
Well, do you feel like Starfield? There's opportunity there for you with Starfield, because there's a lot of that you didn't get into.
No.
There's like Outpost and
it's too void, dude. It's way too void for me.
Yeah, we'll get to that. What do you rank Fallout 4?
Dude, you can get Fallout 4 for like 99 cents now. It's a really cheap game.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But it's not like an amazing title. I remember playing Fallout 3, and then like any game that allows me to have charisma and it gives me like special voice lines, I always gravitate towards, because I'm like, that's me in real life, man. I've unlocked this dialogue that wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me being charismatic. But it's also not extraordinary. We'll put it in a 6.
6.
Yeah.
6. Okay. Starfield.
Oh, I'm glad I have a 10 slot, man. Right? I have a 10 slot.
What's that? Yeah, you have 10.
I have a slot for okay. Yeah. We're gonna go put it in a 10, and the reason why. Okay, here's the reason why it's a 10, and 10's not the highest. 10's the lowest, right?
Yeah, 10 is the lowest. Yep.
Okay, Starfield, a game that's been in the making for who knows how long.
Probably since Skyrim.
And people are like, yeah, dude, and then they're like, oh, this is our least buggy game ever. It's like, dude, you're a $1 billion company and you're bragging about releasing. That's like saying, oh, Ford, we're releasing a new car, and for the first time ever, 30% of them don't explode. It's like, I have a standard and expectation for the game to run smoothly, right?
Yeah.
And I personally like when Bethesda games release and it's buggy as shit, because those are awesome clips, awesome. It's just like, whoa, what the hell? Do you guys remember when this? There's nothing really like that. The NPCs are all wacko. But I just expect so much more out of the game, and it didn't deliver in any aspect. Even the graphics weren't that great.
No.
The dialogue was horrible. The voice actors were okay.
Yeah, I don't think the voice acting was that bad. It wasn't great, but
the combat, it looks like other games. Like there was nothing new that Starfield really brought to the table for video games. Nothing new at all, other than hype. Like this is probably the most hyped game that we've seen in a long time.
There was some aspects. I don't think No Man's Sky was very mainstream, not nearly as mainstream as a Bethesda game. So I feel like a lot of people got that space aspect that people didn't have before. Like I didn't have that. I never did.
Yeah,
that, but
yeah, and that's the thing though. Like a lot of people who are going into Starfield, they might be first time space players or first time RPGers, or they only play Bethesda games, so they don't have these other titles to like compare it to, or to be like, oh, this is scalable to this game. And that's the thing about video games and like movies or entertainment, is that if you have something better, then why would you go back and do this other thing, right? So I was hoping Starfield, and I get it. People are like, well, I'm not playing Starfield to play a space simulator. I'm playing Starfield to play a Bethesda game. Like, I get it, but it's boring. The story sucks. It's just like Skyrim. Remember the Greybeards? Whenever you were around the circle of nerds and you gave them the artifact, and they're like, "We need you to do the celestial thing." It's just like when they want you to do the dragon shout.
I was like, "Thanks, Greybeards."
Yeah, and then they're like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! There's 24 others. Go get them!" It's like, oh,
Do you think games are hurt by developing for such a long period of time? I feel like every single game that I've ever played that's been in development for like 10 years or 12 years or whatever it is, they're never on pace with the game that spent 2 years to develop, right? Like it's almost like when you start that long ago, you have like a root that you can't detach, right?
Yeah, it felt like a technological fault, right? Yes. Because if you start 10 years ago, you're building on foundations of technology that was 10 years ago.
Exactly. And that's how Starfield felt. That's how Starfield felt, right? Is it?
Yeah.
You could feel that it was worked on so long ago.
If that game came out in 2018, 2017, boy.
Yep. It'd be ahead of its time, but now it felt behind. It felt and dude, all the menus, I just can't stand the
traveling menus, on barren lands, being forced to cutscene every time you travel, and you're traveling a lot.
Yep.
And I said this, and I'll say this forever and again, but in an RPG game, a game that specializes in the world around you, and not just main quests, right? Like you're getting content from everything. The side quests are the most boring side quests that I've ever experienced in any RPG. Any. Yeah. And I'm not just saying this to blast Starfield, but dude, I'm the main character. I'm a galactic traveler who collects ancient relics that unlocks a mystery of the universe. And you got me collecting your tree seeds from across the city because you can't do it. You got me collecting ingredients so you can be a successful bartender.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And I get it. It's side quests, but dude, games like Ghost of Tsushima, their side quests are so amazing. There's a beginning and an ending, and getting to the ending, I'm like, is this main quest or side quest? Like it had me questioning what caliber of quests I was doing, because they were all so extravagant and they all made sense, and they all they allowed the game to move in a very fun and exciting pace. And I didn't feel like I was wasting my time doing it. I felt like I was making a real difference in the world of that video game.
Well, like adds depth instead of takes away, right?
Oh, perfectly said. Yeah, dude. Like, I was like, oh, another side quest. Where am I going? I did 2 quests on 2 different planets for collecting ingredients.
Yeah. And that's all, dude. There's so much of it too. Like there's endless of those, like, stop by this factory and grab this part, right? It's like, dude, I'm not your bitch.
Like what? Am I your main character, or am I like an NPC training to be a main character? Like, exactly. What am I?
Exactly. What about Assassin's Creed Brotherhood?
What are my top 5 slots? What numbers do I have?
You have 1, 2, 8, 7, 9, 6, and 10. So you have 3,
what
4, 5
are my We'll put it at a 3.
Brotherhood. Okay.
Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Yeah, man. He's like I'm putting myself in peak self for each game that I played, right?
Yeah.
So when I played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, oh Jesus, like to be able to recruit assassins and then level them up and send them out to do missions, to get money and rebuild the city, to get money and buy art for your headquarters, and then to see all of these things, like all of your completions and all of your rewards, they're actually showing you what you did.
Yeah.
So not only does the city look better, but now there's merchants. You're getting passive income from the real estate investments.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, dude, this is a PS3 game that had all of these things.
Yeah.
And then we look at games that are here now and they don't even have that.
Yeah.
It's like, and this wasn't DLC. This wasn't microtransactions. We got the entire game like that.
Yeah.
So
cool.
yeah, I'd give Brotherhood, and the story's amazing. We had the aliens and stuff back then. Now it's like politically correct garbage. But dude, once Assassin's Creed got off the whole alien thing, I lost interest. I stopped
didn't even know
enjoying
they had
it.
aliens in it.
Dude, replay part 2.
I've never played any of them.
Oh yeah, because your brother, right? Your brother loved them, so you repressed it. Dude, you're missing out on some like the story and the gameplay and just like the way they tie in conspiracies and government and aliens, and you're just like, dude, are they trying to tell us something? Like, why does this stuff sound so legitimate and logical?
Yeah.
Like I remember being like 15, 16, and my heart's like, I was like, am I being watched? Like, are there cameras in the TV watching me while I'm watching it? It's just like things like that. Yeah, dude, I was turning schizo, but that's the thing, dude. Games, they gave me something, right? And now I'm just playing. I'm like, oh, just give me a gun. You know, don't. It doesn't give me any feelings. It's just boring. Where's my refunds? And it sucks, man. Like, we're jaded from our good experiences back then, and it sucks.
Well, and also jaded from just like companies giving us a shot. Like Diablo 4 is a perfect example of like just not delivering, right? Most games just aren't delivering. It's not so much like we had great experiences, but now we have like financial experiences where people are just trying to make money.
If you can deliver the hype, like the level of hype you gave me inside the game, perfect, right? But it's like they give us all this hype, and then we're about to bust the nut, and they're like, stop, don't touch it. Yeah. It's what is this?
That's why Apex was so amazing, because there was no hype. Zero hype.
It just came out.
It just came out. Like no one knew anything about it, and it like 1 million downloads first day. Like, and because it was a good game and there's zero hype. I think hype does hurt. I think hype hurts the games.
Well, that's the importance of a good game, because word of mouth will travel more than and it'll affect the game inevitably long term for a very, very long time. Instead of 1 year of success, you're gonna have 5 years of, like, imagine if Diablo came out amazing, right?
Yep.
And then they said, every single year we're gonna release a new expansion, right? Then you're like, oh my god, on top of this amazing game that you already gave us, I'm 100% spending my money on these next expansions. Now I'm just like, why am I gonna buy content from Diablo 3 that should have already been in the game, right? It's like a betrayal thing, right? Now you don't trust them.
Yep. And I mean, Blizzard's striking out on trust, dude. They are losing everything, man.
I think Blizzard's in its negatives. That's why Microsoft buying Activision in the acquisition was so important for gaming in general, because Blizzard used to be this big dog, like the big dog. Now it's just like Blizzard. What? Blizzard's becoming EA, man, and EA is the worst.
Yeah. I honestly, Blizzard might be worse than EA because of all the scandals, all the mistrust, all the. I mean, like, everything I hear about EA is all microtransactions.
Okay. But besides the real life scandals, I'm talking about like just the video game thing, period.
Sure.
Video game thing, period. I would say EA is worse than Blizzard. Blizzard still has quality titles, but the direction that they're going, I could definitely see them, hey, Microsoft, or hey, EA, my name is Blizzard. Like, they're finally going to be on the same level.
If we randomly ask 10 people who has the worst reputation, I think most people would say Blizzard.
No, Blizzard. No, yeah, because Blizzard's already bigger. Blizzard's huge.
Bigger than EA?
I'm talking about. Yeah, dude.
Bigger than
EA? Yes. Blizzard is bigger than EA.
It can't. What is all the sports games?
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Everybody plays. Everybody's like 2K24 just came out, and everybody's on that.
Everybody hates it because it's the same game as the last 3 games.
Well, no, actually, this one they changed a lot. That's one of the things about 2K24 that a lot of people are saying is it's all different.
Misinformation. They were saying that this one's a scam.
Just to compare relative size, EA has a market cap valued at around 40 billion, while Activision Blizzard is around 64 billion. Yep.
Yes.
Microsoft, on the other hand, is valued at 2.3 trillion. Oh my god, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah. So like with a big reputation, of course, it's more talked about. But I'm speaking about games themselves.
Yeah.
EA has made a lot of title. Like the biggest one that I can think of is Anthem. When Anthem came out, it looked like it was going to be one of the best games ever made.
I remember.
And I haven't played it like recently, a year or 2 years ago, because it was like $3 on PSN. And I was like, oh my god, dude, this is so fun.
Why did it
It's
flop?
so good.
I can't remember.
There was no content. There's just like nothing to do at all.
Yeah, and that's like the ice where you start on the ice planet, right?
No, I think you're talking about Lost Planet.
I see.
So Anthem was the game where you wore like the Iron Man suits and you're flying around and killing stuff.
Oh, good, dude. It was Lost Planet. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm a video gamer, dude. I've been playing games for a long time, baby.
That was good.
I played Lost Planet too. I was really good at PvP on that one. Anyways, dude, I don't remember what I was saying.
Why did it flop?
Oh yeah, so yeah, Anthem just didn't have any content. There's no in-game content. The quests were repetitive. But the thing about EA has billions of dollars, and instead of salvaging the game and working on it and releasing new content, they were like, cut, no servers, no access, everything's done. We're not doing anything. Then you have companies like Happy Games, who made No Man's Sky with a development team of 16 people. The game was a total trash flop when it first came out. But over the course of the years and the following years, dude, go look at the reviews on Steam. It's mostly positive. They released tons of new DLC. Now, when a new Happy Games comes out, dude, I'm going to buy it because of how much effort and work they put into No Man's Sky. Yeah. They gained my trust. They became a reputable company because of their salvaging. And now I'm interested to see what they can do now.
Do they have any other titles?
But I don't know, dude. I honestly don't know.
What? Happy
Games for No Man's Sky. 16 people, man.
Crazy. I think FromSoft was like 60 or something like that. So
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, but they have money to back them. I think they became a AAA title when Elden Ring came out.
Yeah,
they became a AAA developer.
Yeah, I wonder if they're considered that. All right, back to
they are.
Are they?
When Elden Ring came out, when Elden Ring came out, they became AAA because of the money that they started making.
AAA company is not, and definitely not a AA. Well, this is from 2022, so that doesn't count. Elden Ring hadn't come out.
There was an article about it that it wasn't until Elden Ring.
Oh, okay, and I guess that's all development size too. I guess like how many
development size and how much money is backed by it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Elden Ring made crazy money, man. Where's our list? So we have 3. So you have 5 left. You have 4 left. That's it, I think.
5 and 4.
5 and 4. Okay. So Skyrim.
God damn it, dude!
I know that's.
I should have known. Oh, it is. Skyrim would definitely be in the top, right? And since the slot's already taken, the closest one to number 1 is number 4.
Yep.
So I mean, it has no choice but to be in 4. But I'm listening to Secunda right now on Spotify.
Is that music?
Yeah, it's one of Skyrim's OST's tracks. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, and then that puts Overwatch 1 at 5.
Hey, that's perfect. that's good. I'm actually quite happy with the way everything lined up. Yeah, though Skyrim, I would probably swap Brotherhood with Skyrim. Okay. But everything else is pretty accurate.
You would take Red Dead 2 over Skyrim?
No, you're right. I would.
Okay.
Yeah, Skyrim over Red Dead because I'm not a Westerner guy.
Yeah.
I like my fantasy. Yeah.
So right now it's WoW in order 1 to 10. We have WoW, Red Dead. Where's 3? Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Skyrim, Overwatch 1, Fallout 4, and then I should put these in order. Diablo 3, Shadow Colossus. I think Shadow Colossus should have gone higher. BioShock, and then Starfield.
Yeah,
but there's some BioShock going to stir some controversy.
Here, if I knew what the titles were, here's what they would be in actual order.
Okay.
Let me. I need your help here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. The Shadow of Colossus, but it's only a 4-hour game though, dude.
But I don't think that takes away from like the experience. Like you talked about the dopamine rush, right? Like I feel like I feel like it could be 4 hours or 20 hours. Like Armored Core 6, right? Like I already beat it. I'm done. Oh, side note, Armored Core 6 and New Game Plus, they give you these alt missions. So you have like choices you can make now. So like, which I think is very cool.
I heard that Armored Core New Game Plus puts Elden Ring's New Game Plus to shame.
Oh
like
yeah, but there's no reason to do New Game Plus in Elden Ring. Zero.
Right.
There's zero.
That's a bigger reason because there's incentive, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The top 10. If I knew what the list was before you randomly, mysteriously told me, and you cucked me with Skyrim at the very ending. so my top 10 would have been World of Warcraft number 1, Skyrim number 2, Overwatch number 3, Red Dead number 4, Brotherhood 5, Shadow of the Colossus 6, Fallout 7, BioShock 8, Diablo 3, 9, and Starfield 10.
Okay. I'm surprised Red Dead's over Assassin's Creed. Just seems like Assassin's Creed's way more your speed.
Yeah, it is, but like Red Dead is a game that I played in 2019 or something, and I'm not a Westerner type. Like I don't give a shit about any of those things. But the game was so good that it made me appreciate like that genre and the gameplay and the story and just all the things that I can do. Like I can play Red Dead for a long time, and Assassin's Creed I could probably play for 40, 50 hours to 100% it and do everything.
Sure.
To do that with Red Dead, it would take hundreds of hours.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. We're building you a girlfriend. AI.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Descriptors. Yes, it is. I believe it.
No, it's not.
You don't think so?
No.
I'm thinking the best way to show this. Maybe if I drag us up here. Oh yeah, that's the best right there. Okay. Let's give some prompts. Portrait.
Hold on.
Okay. I'm gonna grab my other hand drink. Dude, there's no better feeling in this world than when you have been broke for a while and then you have money and you have enough money to like get some serious groceries. Not like shit to make it through the week, but like a lot of groceries.
Yeah, like extra groceries plus snacks plus junk food plus whatever drinks you want.
Yeah, like we got a bunch of canned fruit and just like the shit, like just a bunch of shit that like will like settle for a while and like get us through. Like even pickles. Like we got some pickles.
Babe, dude. Yeah, I get the big pickle jars and I'm like over there drinking from the big jar. You know, it's like, ew, Dad, is that sour? I'm like, yeah, a little bit, but it tastes good, man.
Yeah, dude. Pickle. I won't eat a regular pickle as much as I would eat a spear. Pickle spears.
Spears are much easier, yeah, and they're like 0 calories. But yeah, I need to blast my tongue with flavor every now and then, and pickle juice will get the job done.
That's me too, man. I've been doing a lot of juices, a lot of pickles. I'm obsessed with juice right now. I'm drinking like I'm buying like 3 or 4 like different kinds.
Dude, you're following my path, man. You're like following my path. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm a juice guy, man. Like I need just the flavors will get me through it. And drinking juice and stuff is much better than eating fucking donuts and Rice Krispies because I'm a snacker, man. I love chips and sweets and candy.
Have you tried pepperoni chips?
Stop, dude. I don't want to do any more chips, man. And I tried ever since I tried your stupid energy drink. I'm just like,
you said it was good.
And then your TV. Yeah, but then like I think about like your TV shows that you've recommended me to, and I'm just like, ugh.
Oh, that's just a taste difference. Like I just like dirty, trashy reality TV.
Okay. Oh no, but can you still say that you like the Resident Evil series that Netflix canceled?
I like parts of it. Yeah. The guy who died. I like him.
Satire. If it was satire, I would have loved. Oh, Jack Black.
Not Jack Black. He didn't die.
The Whisker.
Yeah. The Destiny guy. The guy who played the main guy in Destiny. I want to play Destiny, dude. I kind of do.
You should get into it. You and Spanky can play.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just the DLCs. You ready for some prompts? Portrait of a pale woman.
It's not gonna work, dude.
I'm gonna do it.
It's not gonna work.
Let's try it.
All right.
Pale woman.
I'm already grossed out.
With what color hair?
Black.
Black hair. Skin complexion.
Well, she's pale, isn't she?
Pale. Yeah. Short. Long? Do you like long or short hair?
Doesn't matter.
No.
Dude, beauty's beauty. Like she can be a rainbow colored woman.
Color
If
eyes?
she's pretty. She's pretty. Mm, let's do brown too.
Brown eyes. Good smile.
Smile. Put an ugly
Definitely.
smile. We like ugly smiles.
Who is an e-girl?
She's gonna look fucking horrible, dude. It's gonna look deformed and contorted.
It's generating. I'm like, waiting for it. Dude, there's one in here. I can see it. Actually, this is not bad, dude. This is
Let me see.
yeah, I think this is gonna get you.
Yeah, I don't like this game because it's just gonna make me sad.
You're telling me you wouldn't? The one on the
Their
left has
eyes
some
freak me
wonky
out,
eyes.
man.
Yeah, the one on the left. The one on the right. The one on the right's eyes aren't so bad. It's always the eyeballs though. Just disregard the eyeballs.
Yeah, it's,
AI sucks at making eyeballs, dude. Why can't they just like?
they're bad at making people.
They
bad at
should
making
really
people.
like just tweak the algorithm a little bit, just to make sure that this eye matches this eye. Like,
Yeah, they the way they see humans is icky.
no.
But
If you had to choose left or
pass.
right, which one? There's one here that definitely here. You want to see the other two? They're not as
No. Well, okay. Well, while we're here, let's talk about your TikTok thing, because I know you wanted to make a bipolar TikTok, and I think you still should do that.
I'm not gonna do it.
Because look, just shut up and listen. Just shut up and listen. Okay. You've experienced bipolar on many different levels. You've
Yep.
experienced it when you weren't diagnosed. You experienced it when you were diagnosed. You experienced it when you were off medication and when you were on medication.
Yep.
Okay. So regardless of intention of this channel, you're going to be able to help other people who identify with these things and possibly help them get diagnosed. And
Yeah.
and that alone is a reward within itself, right?
Yeah.
On top of that, you have an abundance of content within your life experiences. Like this is something that you could do without even doing it, right? It's just going to come so natural. It's something that's affected your life so much. It's something that's impacted you, and it's just a good, easy. Like it could just be a hobby, right? You don't have to go at it 100%. But I think it's definitely worth posting, every week to this page, and whether or not you blow up from it or not, it's irrelevant now because you already decided that's not the main thing you want to do. But I still think as a side thing, you should do it. If I had something that I could like have a large amount of people resonate with, I would.
You have that
easily.
What do you mean?
What do I have?
Your diagnoses.
Yeah, but dude, I don't want to.
It's the exact same thing.
No, there's a big difference because people think it's cool to be like the way I am, right? Like they're like,
Yeah.
like they falsely diagnose themselves, or they act like they're cold because they want to be like something. No, I've seen it all too much, and people self-diagnose themselves as this all.
Well,
as
that
this all
only
the time.
helps your, the overall mission, right? Like that would only be a benefit because more people would tune into it, more people would be educated on what it is and what it's not, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, but it's not a me thing. It's not a passionate thing about.
well, and
the
that's my
way-
problem. I'm not very passionate about it, honestly.
Motherfucker,
Like,
you are every time you stream, you talk about it.
my bipolar disorder.
Yeah.
It's not so like
Listen,
one. There's two things that are holding me back.
Okay.
Two things. One, not what I want to be branded as. Like I don't want to be the bipolar guy.
It's a separate entity. It's a separate entity.
To what?
You're not the bipolar guy. You're the guy that has bipolar that lives a functional life.
Yeah.
Like it's not you. I mean, and that's totally up to you is how you control your content, right?
Yeah.
You'd be like, I'm not my bipolar. I have bipolar.
Yeah.
Again, and that can be another thing because a lot of people are like, oh, he's acting manic. He's having an episode again, and that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Right?
All the
It's-
time. Dude.
yeah, it's the
All
same
the
thing
time.
when people they want to get to know me, like, oh, you don't care anyways. Like, why? And it always gets to that same motherfucking point. Oh, you don't care, and then I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't care. See you
Yeah.
later. Bye.
So there's that. I don't want to be that guy, and you make some good points there. And two, there's three reasons. One, don't like the way it sounds. I just don't like the way it sounds. That's an image thing, but like I just
But
don't
it's
like the way
a
it sounds.
bipolar account. It's a
Yeah.
bipolar account.
And
It's a
then
bipolar
three-
account. It's a bipolar account.
All right,
The
and three,
content is bipolar.
yep. But three, I know where my like energy, my levels are, and how much
Yeah.
effort I can put into things. and I don't know if that's what I want to put my effort into, right? Like, because I know I
Yeah.
want to do the ripped in 365 days, easy, love that shit, benefits me. Getting in shape only benefits me, right? And I can do the same things where I inspire and help others, and people get engaged with that, right? Want to see the journey,
Yeah.
and then I can probably do one other page, right? But my end goal is I do want to stream, like that's my end goal, and then thinking about the things that you've been talking about, like just making gaming content that isn't oriented around my stream maybe, but like just more towards game, like just production.
Content. It's relevant.
Yeah, exactly. Whether it's game
Well,
reviews or whatever, right? That seems like a better investment long term for my end goal, right? Streaming.
Well, I think your third reason is the only reason that matters.
Yeah.
The amount of effort that you're willing to put towards it, because you can have all the other things in the world, but if you don't have the effort to,
it just gives
to
me
do
the
it, then
ick.
there's-
I don't know, dude. Once you after playing those games of Overwatch, and you being like, "Hey, anyone got a bipolar TikTok?" I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I don't want that to be me."
And I wasn't saying that to like
I
deter
know.
you or make fun of you. I was
know.
fun banter.
It just had a natural effect where I'm like, God, that sounds awful. I do not like if I was on the other end of that Overwatch chat and someone's like, "Hey, does anyone got a bipolar TikTok?" I'd be like, "Please don't link me. Don't link me." Like, it just gives me the ick, dude. So I don't know.
You know what content on TikTok I hate the most with the burning desire is ADHD content.
Yeah,
And it
dude.
keeps coming up. It keeps coming up on my page, dude. I'm like, oh my God, it's just pain and misery. And then people flood the comments with their excuses and their validations. I'm like, dude, there's so many things you can do to fucking trick yourself into not being a lazy sack of shit.
Yep. Or just go get help. Just like
Please go get help. Go get diagnosed. Maybe you're fucking autistic. You know, like maybe there's something else.
go get some help. Talk to somebody, right? Stop talking. And that's part of the ick too. Is like if I go back to that video I posted, 5 things I wish I knew about bipolar when I got diagnosed. It is just constant people looking for validation, constant people self-diagnosing, and like I just don't want to touch any of that. I don't want to touch it. Like it's just like I don't want to like be this comfort pad for people. I don't want to like appease. I don't want to like, and that's all that's signing up for, right? Is like, like it's just like appeasing people and engaging with their bullshit. Because like mental health in 2023 is just bullshit. It's all bullshit, dude. It's all bullshit. Everyone thinks they can really relate, and everyone thinks they're really in tune with it, and like everyone struggles, and we all kind of have mental health, and then you get faced with real mental health issues and no one knows how to handle it. No one accepts it. And like, it's all facade, and everyone just wants to be appeased and jerked off and not actually help the situation or fix it within themselves and in others. It's just like all
they like the pity parties.
Yeah, dude. It's all
self-pity
fluff.
parties. Yeah.
And the image accepting, the image of being like, oh, I'm 2023 current. Like I accept people with mental health. I really embrace that, but no one does, dude. No, I worked in the mental health field, a subsection of it, and like had a manic episode, and everyone turned their back. Every single person turned their back, right? And like I think that stuff is worth talking about, but at the same time, it's just like I'm gonna be surrounded by jerk offs. I'm gonna be surrounded by people who just want to like find appeasement in my story, or like I don't know. I feel like it will inevitably cater to the wrong reasons, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like sharing the story is valid, but I think it's just a niche that's gross right now.
You feel exactly the way I feel about the same thing. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I was scrolling through TikTok and a live feed came up, right? And it was a guy driving a GTR on Grand Theft Auto or some racing game, and it had like this filter around it where the filter's called vintage, right? And it's where it's like blacked out, and then like only the middle's kind of fuzzy.
Yeah.
So you just see the car driving around. And it's dark and the lights are on, and it's like a very like melancholy atmosphere.
Yeah.
And then the background, it's a live stream, and the background's playing like that typical sad TikTok song. And then, dude, there's like 800 people, right? And all the comments are like, everybody just pushes me away, or somebody would be like, I don't belong anywhere. And it constantly being followed, and people are just fucking trauma dumping. You know, my girlfriend just broke up with me. They want to be sad. They want to be around this stuff. They want to go into the Discord pages that are called Vent, and everybody's just feeding it a bunch of sad stuff, and they're amplifying their sadness. Like they want that. They don't want to get better. They want to amplify their sadness, and oh man, I saw that and I was just like, I wanted to spit. I couldn't believe it. I just fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Do something about it. Like,
Yeah.
and yeah, I'm all for longing and mourning and being sad, but dude, if you're going to be perpetually sad, go be sad over there. Go to your room. Go cry.
Fix
Because
it.
if you're not going to do anything, if you're not going to do anything about it, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Get out of my face.
And that's exactly what I don't want for the TikTok page. And also, like, one of the reasons I think starting over on Twitch completely is because, like, similar to that. Whereas, like, I don't, like, there's no way for me to unbrand myself from this, like,
Yeah.
wholesome do-gooder. Like, I was talking shit. I was talking about how I was talking shit to Dane in the Discord. And someone was like, that doesn't sound like you. You can talk shit. And I'm like, that's all I fucking do. And I'm like, man, I've really, like, branded myself into a lane that is so not me. Like, I think I am pretty positive. I do wear rose-tinted glasses. I think people see that in me. But I'm so niched into this, like, wholesome content creator. People don't even know I make jokes. And, like, that's all I fucking do.
Well, yeah, you also have to remember that you had this like this epiphany and this thing, you know, like you wanting to be accepted and going out of your way and doing things that weren't necessarily normal for you and coming into these realizations, you were able to, you know, shed some of those pieces of you that weren't you and then kind of come into your own, right?
Yep.
Something that you're more comfortable with.
Yep.
And you're not coping with some things anymore. Now you're kind of just being you.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's different for you. It's different for everybody else. And it's annoying to get that collision where it's like, oh, I can't see you being like that. Well, motherfucker, it is me. Accept it or, you know, be quiet.
And I think just starting fresh and rebranding completely and letting go of my old community. I've been really digesting that, dude. Really digesting that. Just like letting everyone fall off.
You can bring 1 or 2 people in, right?
Yep.
3, 4, 5 people if you want.
Do you want, I was going to talk about this because I don't want to like unpack any of your side of things with my people, but I was thinking about letting Spanky, Lure, Shrito, and Katie know about the podcast, but kind of keeping it there.
Yeah.
I don't want to share it in the Discord. I don't want to like.
Not yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, people talk.
Yeah.
People. I don't care who it is. They're gonna talk. I like part of me wanted to like my new TikTok and then my new Twitch. I kind of wanted to let some people know, but then I was like, this is defeating the whole purpose. This is defeating the whole point because if I stream now, those people are gonna be there anyways.
Yep.
And whenever I decide to make the jump, I can bring them in day one, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, they might be offended or whatever, but I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't care.
Yeah. I've been trying to really let that go, dude. Just like let go of all these people because it's all built on a pillar that I'm like Joe. Joe is such a perfect example of somebody who like likes me for the things that I brought before that were those compensations for what you were talking about, right? And there's just a lot of people like that who like won't vibe with what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? And just letting go of all those people.
Yeah, and keeping it secret and not bringing in these people adds a level of like confidence, right? Like I don't need anybody else. I can do this from nothing and bring something.
Yep.
Right? And it's important for you to do that. Like my new Twitch account, I almost shouted it out just now, has 20 followers, dude. And I haven't streamed a second there. I said 20.
Yeah, dude, you're fucking yanking my chain.
So, let's scroll up.
I can't scroll in Discord. Go ahead.
You're fat and stupid. Oh, Jesus, dude. What is this? You're ugly. You probably smell like tartar sauce.
That's you, dude.
Where?
I was telling Mariah, I was like,
new Twitch is at 20 followers. Pretty crazy. Also, you dumb, stupid idiot. Okay. Learn how to read.
I was telling Mariah, I was like, dude, Astro said some really nice things to me lately. It's kind of set me off. Like he was like, I was like, babe, he said he believed in me. She's like, whoa. She's like, oh man. I'm like, lay it off, dude. Step off the gas.
Relax, guy.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you should make a new Twitch. I don't know. You can do whatever you want with your TikTok. But what I'm doing is I'm making TikTok my priority, and I'm trying to get followers on TikTok, obviously. But every now and then I'll shout out the Twitch, right? And then I'll make a shout out video for the new followers, and then more people want shout out, so then they follow, right?
Yeah.
And that trend has been working pretty well. But if you do make a new Twitch, what would you name it?
I'll probably just go with my first and last name. Honestly, I'm kind of over these not being Kevin. Like not like I'm over
yeah.
it. I'm over it. I just want to be Kevin Minick, and across all platforms. I think on anything that I decide to do moving forward with the TikToks, like the Get Ripped and the video game content, or if I do the bipolar content, it's all gonna be Kevin. So that kind of it automatically segues it into one like personality, and then I don't need all these names and all these subgenres.
My name, thankfully, I have it everywhere already. Like I made all of the accounts, everything is there. So if I ever want to like relocate or move or grow more into those, like all of my names are locked in everywhere.
Yeah, good. Yeah, man. So I probably will make a new Twitch. I don't think I'm going to stream anytime soon. I think that's kaput.
My thing is for the new TikTok is I'm not streaming on Twitch no matter what for an entire year to see how long and how large we've grown from day one of posting 3 times a day until 1 year mark, which was like it's already been 5 days. It's already been
you have
5
15
days.
videos?
Yeah. Well, nice. I think I have more because I have like video responses too.
Yeah.
Or once we get 1,000 followers on TikTok, we'll only and exclusively stream on TikTok, and we'll push people to Twitch if they want.
Dude, TikTok sucks, man. The streaming platform sucks, dude. You can't have any filters. You can't add any mic filters or anything. It's all fucking, it's really bad, dude. The software they use is really bad.
It doesn't matter, dude. I see giant neck beards streaming with their phone at a lower angle, so you see all of their curvatures, and they have like 800 people just looking at them. The quality doesn't matter.
Dude. I think I get caught up in that a little bit too. Like the quality and like just like the accessibility. It's such I don't know, man. It's a turnoff. But it's something I need to suck it up.
Yeah,
Sure,
doesn't matter.
I'm at this pivot point too. What do I do with my main?
But wait, hold on. Even on Twitch, it didn't matter, right? It didn't bring us more followers. The quality. Yeah, it matters. It matters to a certain extent, right? It's got to be like legible and not screeching.
Yeah.
But it's like I would say my quality is really good and simple and clean, and it doesn't do anything more than someone who's streaming from a mirror. If anything, it made me look worse than them.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking backwards. I don't know. I'm still considering what I do with my main TikTok page though. If I just let it die,
well, what can you do with it though? It's like
I could change the name and just make gaming content. Like I could use that as the platform to make gaming
but then
content.
the people that know you are going to be there. That's the thing.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Man, that's a hard one to let go, dude. I put hundreds of videos out on TikTok, hundreds.
But it didn't get you. Yeah.
Yeah,
because I saw a guy who posted 2 videos that were like they were like 45K, 60K, right? And he had like he got almost 20,000 followers from those 2 videos. And he DM'd me. He's like, "Bro, at your pace, you're gonna pass me." And I was like, "How does he have so many followers?" Because all his videos have 175 views. Then I looked at the bottom. I was like, "Why don't you post the same videos like you did last time?" He's like, "Well, because I want to be known as a streamer, and these weren't like game relevant, and now I'm stuck, and like nobody wants to watch my content." I was like, "Well, firstly, it sucks. Like this, I wouldn't click on this stuff anyways." But all I'm saying is, if you want to stream, you have to make it at least somewhat relevant to what you want to do, right?
Yep. Look up.
You have to make it.
Do you have your phone?
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Cross, I think is his name. Yes, dude. This guy he has more fucking followers than I do. He has 9,087.
Mr. Cross?
Yep, Mr. So it's all one word, Mr. Cross, but the cross is a 0.
Okay.
And it's K. Mr. Cross with a K.
Motherfucker, god dang.
My bad. MRKR.
I got it. I already got it.
Just click on the second video. It's the same fucking video every single time.
Oh shit! This looks like that Swagalicious guy,
dude. And he has 9,000 followers, and all he says is yo yo yo.
Hold on, let's scroll down and see what video gave him all those followers.
Dude, they're all
he's just like jumping.
Yeah.
No. There has to be one where one of them got 1,100 views.
Oh, there's one with 2,500, 16 likes. No, it's just the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Just consistency. Look, dude, you can like
all his thumbnails. Wait, does TikTok have a night mode, dude? What the hell?
Yeah, it does. I think so.
Holy shit! I'm
It
over here
doesn't matter how
blinding
far you scroll
myself.
down. We got the same jump, dude.
Look, I'm gonna find it. Oh yeah, it's like if you post 9,000 videos, you're probably gonna get 9,000 followers at least. If you get 1 follower average a video,
That's crazy,
so you could have.
He straight up made a video one time.
It's getting different. Look.
Yeah. As I'm scrolling down, I'm getting a little bit different. But
I got his first video. Yeah, look, but none of them are over like 3,000.
Yeah, I haven't seen one over 25. Yo, it's Mr. Cross. Live in 5. That's what he says every time, dude. I don't know. I do believe that right now streaming is not for my personality. I know that. And I think that a culture, like, in order for me to be successful in streaming, I think streaming atmosphere might have to change, or I have to change, and I don't want to change. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah. I wouldn't watch two content creators the other day. One was partnered and one is someone I know on TikTok, and they're having so much fucking fun, dude. They're having a blast. They're just like, they're glowing. They're glowing.
Well, are they succeeding?
I would say, yeah, in different lanes. Yeah. So the partner had like 80 people in their chat, right?
And she was having fun too, yeah.
Yeah, and she was engaging, and it was cool, and she was having a blast. And I think that part would be fun too, right? Like I can imagine having partner numbers and having a blast, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because your work is paid off.
Yep. But the other guy is probably like a 15, 20 viewer kind of dude, maybe a little higher, maybe a little lower, having a blast playing that old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game that I wouldn't play for 3 seconds. And I'm like, dude, how are you having so much fun? Like, I can't even enjoy video games when I stream anymore. Like, yeah. I lose all sense of the game. It becomes all about the chat.
Yeah, you're bad at focusing the game. You're bad.
Unless it's like in my, like, Overwatch is easy for me and Apex is easy for me because it's so ingrained.
Those aren't like, yeah, and those aren't like story games, right? Like those are niche FPS. Yep. Same thing over and over and over and over and over. So you don't really need to focus on it other than the mechanics and winning. But I'm talking about like when you played Mortuary Assistant, you missed like all the jump scares.
That's just
you missed all the scary details. Yeah, but if you weren't streaming and you were just playing it, you versus the PC, you would.
No, I watch horror movies and I'm like immune. I like don't jump scares. My girlfriend would be like, "Did you see that?" And I'm like, "No." So I think jump scare. I'm like immune to jump scares, but I think I just like
maybe. So what would you do then? Like, like I can play games. Like I can do story games. I can do PvP. I think story games are the best just because it gives a diversity of like clips and different people to reach. But I mean, in the in game, like in the grand scheme of things, the best place I could see myself would be like YouTube making videos, interacting with comments, making videos. That's it. Like no talking to people one to one, like nothing like that. Like that's where I see
because we're good. Like we're good at that.
Dude, I don't know if I'm good at it. I don't know. No.
Which part would you consider yourself bad at?
All of it. Because where's this? If we were good, dude, we would be successful.
But that's what I'm saying is I think we are good for an older model. I don't think we're good for the newer model.
But the people who dude, there's people who are the older model and they're still succeeding. We could probably go find them now.
Like the Engager, the yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like maybe it's just hard for you to accept that maybe we're just not as good as we think. I've accepted it a while back ago. Dude, as much as I would like to think that I'm a good streamer, there's no way. There's no way that I am because otherwise it would show. It would show. My skill should be.
I think it does show in some ways. Our trajectory just isn't straight, and that's the problem, right? Like, because we do have these moments where we're like, dude, we're going. Like we're blowing up, right? Pokemon was that for me. Elden Ring was that for me. Guild Wars was that for you. I'm trying to think of other games. Overwatch was that for us both at one point, right? But I think we just hate playing games in front of people. I think that's part of it, dude. I don't know if it's the game climate. I think there's more to it than just us not being good enough. There's obviously room for us to improve in different areas, but like we are pretty good. We are talented. We are good at talking with people.
It's not enough though. It's not enough, and it's not good enough. Like obviously right? Because if we were this, we wouldn't be having this conversation. I've been streaming for 3 years, and I have the same 6 people that I've had for the entire time.
Well, we suck. Maybe streaming is not
Yes.
for me. Maybe
Yeah.
content creation is something for me, and I feel that in my bones.
Yeah, me too.
But-
I've always been driven to creating something, and that's it. I don't know what. I don't know if I'll ever find it, and maybe I'm not good at any of those avenues, and I need to do something else completely. I don't know. It's just one of those things that
that's so half full or half empty, like because you are good at those things. Now, good enough, like, or if we're there yet, that's up for debate, and I can consider that. But like, you are good at those things. If we sucked, if we truly sucked, we'd have nobody, and we'd have no momentum ever.
maybe if we sucked, we would actually have all the momentum. Like, that might be the missing ingredient. look at the people who are successful, and they're just like, how? What happened?
Yeah, there's a lot of that too, man. I remember when we were doing the Pokemon game on Twitch. What is it called? TCG, PCG. Yeah. I went to this one guy streamer because he like had them running, and I got really into it at one point. The dude was just like going back and forth in the grass looking for shiny Pokemon and was not saying shit. He literally, and he had 120 people in there.
And people were there for the freaking web browser game.
And just to see this guy catch a shiny Pokemon, right? And like, you might be right. Maybe we give too much attention to the chat. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
But that's the thing that I weighed is like, how do you build a community from like, 15 people to X amount of people if you don't engage with those 15 people? Like, why would they even stay? What's their incentive to stay?
I think scarcity. I think scarcity is part of the part that we're missing for sure. Like just being like,
I've streamed once a week and it still doesn't do anything.
But if our pendulum swings too heavy all the time, like that's going to be a disruptor, right? But like I look at Voldemort. I'm not going to say his name because someone's probably watching right now. So
Good,
but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
What does it rhyme with?
Ice Tall Tie.
Okay, that's a mystery. Okay.
Yeah, but like one of the things I think that he has a really good, like, I don't even think he's doing it on purpose, but he's not available ever. He streams whenever he wants, and he always has a problem going on that makes his time scarce, right? And like he's not, like, I think a lot of times like we're too available, or
he's just better than us.
He is not,
and that's very dude. Okay, I look at it as like neurodivergency or neurotypical, and in the majority world, as much as people want to claim that they're neurodivergent, they're very neurotypical. Yeah. Like people don't necessarily go through these things, and in the scope of a majority rules. A majority creates the reality in which is even true in entertainment, right? If you can appeal to the masses, then the masses will be there. For me, I feel like I'm very like minority in a lot of ways, right? The things that I talk about, the way that I'm transparent, and people will tell me, "Hey, man, I think you're too transparent." Okay, that's me being as much as me as I can.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to be in an element of streaming, I'm not going to be anything besides myself, because then I'm not going to, there's no point of me streaming. I might as well like audition to be an actor.
Yep.
Right.
I think there is something there though. Sorry, go ahead.
No, just this method for me has worked on Facebook, right? It's worked for me on my first Twitch account. And then it worked for me pre-banned Astral Beyond, because when I got banned, I started back to fucking zero.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's worked for me. It's just that I just need to be, I don't know.
We don't appeal to the masses. We don't. We're in our own ways very much not, or like outside of the cookie cutter, right? And Ice Tall Kai is the one to appeal to the masses, right? He'd like,
but it's because he wants to, like he wants to be accepted by everybody and accept everybody and stuff like and that's where the advantage comes in, because I'm not willing to change or to do any of these things, to be genuine to myself and other people. That's like, remember when hype came in my chat and I was like, dude, your social awareness is horrible. Like you're lacking in all these avenues. Nobody wants to talk to you because the way you respond is so dry. Like I told him how
That's
it is.
That's my favorite moment of your stream for the last month. I love, I fucking love
right.
that.
But in the majority, everybody's like, wow, this dude's a fucking asshole to these people, right?
Yeah.
And the way it's viewed and the perception of the majority, like nobody wants to be around that.
Yeah.
Nobody.
And I think the way we're doing this now will change that, right? If we can create content that is more authentically ourselves, and then people show up for that authentic self, then I think that is an avenue that we can take, right? But like examples of that streamer, like it doesn't matter who comes to his chat, he's going to find numerous ways to connect with you.
A common grounds. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I think there's some of that we could take, and I think we know how to do that stuff. But like it's disingenuous and it's not us, right?
Yeah, that's something that I'm not willing to. That's why people will leave, or that's why people will get offended, or like. And I'm not a blatant asshole. I'm just like when people like try to square up about something, or they get argumentative about something, and they're in my domain. It's like you're here. You're in my territory. You're in my field. You activated my trap card. Yeah, like, I have every right to say what I need to say to you because you're saying what you need to say to me.
I can't believe he stuck through it, dude.
Dude, he DM'd me. We had an entire long conversation, and I have all the screenshots, and he was just like, he's like trying to attack my personality, trying to attack my community, calling me a hypocrite. And I was like, dude, I'm just trying to help you, and if you'd like help, I'm willing to do that. Like,
I love the idea of he's like, I just like that with you. Like, I'm just that way with you.
He's been banned from numerous communities, and then he thought that I told this streamer to ban him because he disrespected me, but I didn't give a shit.
Oh, so he got banned right after that moment from somewhere else?
Yeah, he got banned from Dances with Knives. Yeah, from DW Knives. Her stream, she banned him, and he thought it was because of me. And I was like warning him, like, dude, you're, and he won't see it. I told him why he got banned. Like I told him exactly why, and then he doesn't want to accept it. He doesn't want to self-negotiate and get rid of the things that make him crappy. Dude, that's dangerous, man. That's really dangerous.
I wonder if self-awareness is a factor in our success in streaming.
It could be, yeah.
Because like that stat that I was reading the other day about like 85% of people not being truly self-aware, like people that I can think of that are streamers who are successful are not self-aware. They're not aware of those things, right? And so maybe we're too self-aware.
Or maybe we're being full of ourselves, and
I don't think that's
it's
true.
Just a lack of it. Dude, but I do. Like I've juggled it too, man.
But you've been successful. You've been successful. So like you have even more, so way more than me. You have a reason you can do something great because you've done something great already. So like that, like your argument's null and void on your end, especially. Like hey.
That's it. I'm going back to Facebook gaming, dude.
That's not the move. There are a lot of Facebook gaming creators blown up on Kick, though. A lot, dude. Like
most of them, dude. And that's what's so fucking irritable is to see. I can't get on any trains, dude. Like I get in and I don't have the RFID chip installed in my forehead. I don't have the proper quantum tattoo to get on the trains. Just like get out of here.
Yeah,
I'm back to the mine shafts. I'm
tired of being in the mine
shaft. Sad, man.
It is sad, dude. It is sad. It's sad to put so much time into stuff and then have like roadblocks and inconsistencies.
I'm tired of being in the mine shaft.
I am, dude. I'm tired of it, man. And that's why I don't want to come back until I'm out. Like I won't come back to streaming until I'm not in the mine shaft.
Yeah.
Like where it's guaranteed, right? I've seen there's this guy, I don't know his like I don't know, he's a fucking comic TikToker who makes like skit content and started streaming on Twitch, and he came out the gate with like 50 people. Came out the gate, right? And that's the idea that I'm thinking, where it's like people want it so bad that they'll already be there, and then I'm on the train, right? I'm not in the mine shaft anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm not taking Mr. Cross's approach.
But he has more followers than you.
I know.
and way less likes.
Infinitely, dude. People will hold my likes against me in my comments. They'll be like, dude, look, no one likes you. You have all these likes, but no one's following you. And I'm like, God. I know. I know. And the problem is too is that like I get just as many unfollows as I do follows. And that's part of that like but that's part of that niche and like inauthenticity and not having direction. I feel like this will give me direction. I feel like I've been missing that since Pokemon, honestly. Just not having direction of where I want to take the stream. Every game sucks. Every game I'm excited to stream sucks. Starfield, Diablo. I don't know, man.
Yeah.